Hello and welcome to week 5 in Introduction to Sociology, and we're going to be building upon the structural aspects of society that we talked about last week and going into 2 chapters. One, Socialization, which I've already hinted at in the class, and the next one, Groups and Organizations. Now, in the first chapter, we're going to be looking at socialization. And essentially, socialization, the term that we use in sociology, describes the process of transmitting or teaching culture to the next generation, or teaching it to new members of the group. Any sort of orientation, any sort of education process is the process whereby we are orienting or socializing someone to the norms, values, expectations, and material culture of our particular culture or group. So we'll be looking at a number of what we're going to call agents of socialization and the traditional structural aspects of our society that have a role in socialization. That's, of course, family, school, the media, the economy, your peers. We're going to examine each one of those, and we'll be looking to explore how each one of those have taught you things about how to survive in the world and how to exist, how to interact with others, and how to understand your place in the world. The next place we're going to be looking at is going to be Groups and Organizations, the next chapter, where we're going to take that grand idea of culture and we're going to bring it down to the culture that you'll find in specific groups. Like, even though we might live in a larger society together, the specifics of my family culture might be different than your family culture. So we have to look at this on a group level. So we started sort of macro, and now we're going into micro, and we'll be looking at aspects of how groups operate, or group process that you might have heard about in some other classes. We'll be talking in class about leadership itself, having some discussions about that, and then moving into the content that is for the assignment, and that is where you're going to chart out primary and secondary groups. Now, primary, secondary, and tertiary, which are reference groups, are groups that you belong to, not the reference groups. Primary groups are central to your identity. Secondary groups are utilitarian. We'll be discussing this in class, but we'll be doing a little bit of an activity in class for that, and that's going to translate into the assignment for this week. So I'll see you folks on Tuesday, and I look forward to you and I having a great week. Take care.